Crowning the year is likely Disney's biggest to be tomorrow's release of Mufasa the Lion King. Of course, this prequel unfurls the Simba lineage in the tale of the father Mufasa, and all in the ulterior hands of Oscar-winning director Barry Jenkins. And our movie critic JP was honored with an interview and between the bowing reverently to his King of Kings, the Best Picture winner Moonlight, and If Beale Street Could Talk. Together sunk their claws into the main event. See what I did there? It is called Mufasa. Let's get into it.
Vicky, who are the outsiders?
Well, the outsiders come from many tribes, but when they are born, they are hated because they are different from their tribe.
Like you and your tribe?
Yes, just like me.
But, Rafiki,
Yes.
why do they want to hurt everybody?
Sometimes when the people most like you don't love you, it is a hurt that can cause the greatest pain. And this pain can lead you to hate everything.
I'm glad that didn't happen to you, Rafiki.
Yes, my child. I'm glad too.
Hi, we're here too.
Yeah, why are you leaving us outside of this story when I'm pretty sure we are the ultimate outsiders? Come on.
Yeah, we've always been misunderstood. I can take
Barry Jenkins.
Nice to meet you, JP.
This is a major honor for me. I don't think you comprehend how much you've made me ugly cry.
I'll take that as a badge of honor.
No, absolutely. You can take every tear. So I'm sorry, you'll have to forgive me for rolling out the red carpet for the millionth time today, but I have to say Academy Award winning for Moonlight, director Barry Jenkins. And so with that said, first question would be, from the comparatively small masterpiece that was Moonlight to this gigantic tentpole for a major studio, what was it that Disney told you was the draw for Jenkins? How did Mufasa find you?
It's interesting. They still haven't told me what the draw was, other than, just as you seem to be a fan of Moonlight and maybe of Beale Street Could Talk, they were a fan of those films as well. And they felt like that aesthetic, for whatever reason, was a fit for Mufasa. When the script came to me, I wasn't brought into a building and sort of like thrown out the red carpet and all those different things. They sent me the text, they sent me the script, which I thought was a really powerful way to go about it, because when I initially heard the idea of me directing this film, I said no. But then when I read the script, when I saw it was actually in the story and the characters, what the film was about, it was so very clear that yes, it was a different scale than the other movies I made, but it was very much along the same themes.
Yeah, I suppose it's probably a relief that there's a guaranteed structure to it, not just like a waftiness, and we'll hope that there'll be the Jenkins effect, even though you can do that with any movie you like. So then next thing is that obviously we know that from the original story, Simba, he wants to be a mighty king. Don't make me sing. But then your Mufasa is interesting because it seems like it's not just that he's unsure, but he seems pretty resistant to just assuming the throne. So what was the path you wanted to give little Mufasa and why?
Yeah, it's interesting. The path I wanted to give him, and it's not that he seems resistant to assuming the throne. He's born into a situation, a condition where he's not allowed to ascend the throne. The throne doesn't exist for someone like him. And I think it's really cool to take this character who we've assumed he was beholden to the throne. It was his sort of like birthright, to take that and deprogram that, out of people's minds and show that he earned all the qualities, he went through and overcame all these experiences to become the great, voiced by James Earl Jones, king that we know. There was something really, really powerful in that, because what it does is it subverts these limitations, it subverts these sort of hierarchies, these predetermined outcomes that we can sometimes accept in life. And, it's a fictional character, in a fictional universe. And yet I think the ideas behind it are very much relatable.
Any way that you can help people engender the sense that leadership should be service, please, by all means.
And there you go. I love that. Yes.
My, I suppose, final questions. I love that often after an animation in the credits, you'll see production babies. And so tell us about a centerpiece or a sequence in this animation, in this photorealistic adaptation, that was so time-consuming, so challenging to get right? And what were the blood, guts, and I suppose babies that went into getting a sequence like that right?
Well, no babies went into the getting of any of these sequences right, although many babies were born over the 4 years of making this film amongst the crew. But I was going to speak about the sequence that you saw the first 39 minutes. There's the sequence that involves water that is very, very complex. Pulling that off required hundreds of people across Bangalore, Montreal, London, Toronto, Los Angeles. You have all these animators working in concert. And we're at the beginning of the process, storyboard artist in LA, and we were trying to find a way to create the sequence that would feel like to immerse the audience in it, you know, and that the artifice of the digital animation, all those different things, it would appear because you're just flowing with the movement of the characters. Getting that right and getting it right in a way that it felt like we were observing a happening and not orchestrating or creating one, it was a very tall task. And so at the end of this movie, which is an hour and 58 minutes, but the actual movie's an hour and 49 minutes, then we have all these credits. I love that you take that much time with the credits because it took that many people to get these things right. So thank you for asking about that. You did a hell of a job.
Blood and flesh, especially under the context of tag and all that kind of stuff. We have to respect these people. So that's my time with you, sir. I want to say, Barry Jenkins, for as long as the circle of life lets me, I will follow your career with my whole heart. Thank you.
Thank you very much, bro. I appreciate it.
Anyway, come on, Mufasa. Let's get in some trouble. When I am king, no other animal will break my stride. Break my stride. And my brother. When I'm king, you'll always take my side. Yeah, right. That's right. When I am king, no other animal will break our pride. Break our pride. And my brother. Our prey may run away, but they can't hide. What's your hide? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Hey, did your mama say you could be up this late?